Hi folks, good morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name's Paul Lavoie. Today we're looking at the 2012 Ford F-150. This is a very old vehicle, but it is in very good shape. We had this inspected and we couldn't believe on how good it actually was looking. This one houses the 5-liter V8, 360 horsepower, 380 pounds-feet of torque. Very nice engine that Ford uses. It's a little bit, they don't use the V8 as much anymore. They've gone more towards the other engines that they offer now. But just going over this in there, you see the V8 right in there. Old school, love the V8s, a lot of power. You got your battery hookups here. Pretty standard of an engine. All your fluids over there with your air filter right here. Up front, standard with every truck, basically, you've got your recovery hooks right here. Paint's in very good shape for how old it is. It does have 142,000 miles on it, but for this age, that's actually very good. It does have brand new tires on it. You will have a little bit of paint scratches on the side there, but other than that, I mean, it really is a very clean truck. Bed has been used, don't get me wrong, but it is a truck. So we'll go over some of the inside right here. It is cloth. It is the 6-passenger, so you can get 3 up front and 3 in the back. It is a 40-40-20 split in the front and a 60-40 split in the rear. I'll show you how that actually breaks down. But it is power windows up and down. You've got the adjustments for the pedals right down here. You've got your cruise control and then your media up on the steering wheel. And then the adjustment for the steering wheel right here. I did want to show you, I'll show you how to actually move the seats in, or move the seats around on the inside when we do a little bit more of a walk around on the inside. But here's the rear. You do have the all-weather mats that are covering the entire bottom. To adjust this, it literally just lifts up just like that. It will lock in place, so you'll have to release this little switch right here, release it, and then it actually just goes down on its own. But you got a lot of storage here. Like I said, they are the all-weather mats that basically cover the entirety of the floor. These ones do have the side steps right here, helps you get up into the truck. Fuel tank right here. You are running with the standard alloy wheels on this. For the bed, you do have a bed cover. Unstrap it right there. It just covers the entirety of the thing. So if you want to keep anything secure, helps out a little bit. There's the bed. Like I said, it has been used, but not too bad oh goodness gracious, excuse me, sorry. Not too bad for the age of the actual vehicle. Right back here, this is how you would be getting your spare tire. Unhook there, put the key in there, unlock it, and then you'll use your jack tools to lower it down from below there. You do have your receiver hitch right here, and the 7 and 4 pin hookups right there for your trailer. This is the flex fuel, so you can actually run regular gas if you wanted to run regular premium or mid-grade, but they say flex fuel because it runs the E85. Not incredibly popular, but if you do find a station, it's a lot cheaper gas, which is actually pretty cool. So walking around here, we do have one little ding right here. Not too bad. We'll look in the back and I'll show you the other side, meaning the 60-40 split. You saw how the other one opened up. This is just the little side right here. Just lifts up the exact same, and then you just do have the release right here. You do have a 12 volt on the bottom right below the middle seat right there. So if you wanted to charge anything, you can go ahead and hook up right there. And the other side right here. So in the middle of the seats, there is a little bit of a latch right here. This is how you actually would engage this. Put my papers down here really quick. You just push this in and then it actually comes down a little bit of console room right there, and then cup holders right there. But if you want it right back up, you would just push the same button and go right back up. It's a nice little feature. Instead of having just a solid bench, you can make it to where you have like a middle console or not. There is some storage in the middle that I'll show you once we get on the interior. Not too much stuff to go over the interior. It's a pretty basic truck, but it is in very good shape. Head into the inside of it. If you're looking for just a, call it grocery getter or anything like that, this would be the perfect, call it cheap truck for maybe a high school student, or if you just want to have one on the farm. I'm going to drop this so we can actually see in here. Going over the stuff in here. This is all, I'll call it your infotainment stuff, climate control. All the radio stuff is going to be up here. Controls for the sound and everything right here. Climate control right here. You do have some, call it infotainment. You got a USB here and then an aux cord. Those are just going to be for charging. So not a bad deal, but you do have the old school cigarette lighter, or you can use it as a 12 volt like we did in the back. Here's your trailer brake gain. So you can either do it manually, or you can set the gain up or down in gears, or up and down in brake intensity right there. Your 4-wheel drive's right here. You got your 2 high, 4 high, and then 4 low. Remember, if you are going into that 4 low, you are going to have to stop, put it in neutral, and then engage it. The interior looks really, really good. Up here, sunglass holders, just a little bit more storage, a couple of them, and apparently we left a garage door opener in there. Hope that gotta find out where that goes. But anyways, like I said, you do have a little bit of room in the middle console here. I'm not gonna lift it up just because of convenience right now, but if you are interested in this truck, the stock number on this one is 5U241652. And like I said, it is a cheap truck, but it serves a great purpose for a lot of people in their lives. You really want to run it on a farm, perfect opportunity for that. But if you are interested, once again, my name is Paul Lavoie. You can reach me at paul.lavoie@transwest.com or 303-503-3305. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great day.